Hello everyone! Today I want to talk about Claude Managed Agents and why they matter as AI moves from answering questions to doing work. For years we used AI like a smart passenger. We asked a question, copied the answer, and kept flying the plane ourselves. Claude Managed Agents are a different idea. They are an air traffic control tower. The old way was useful. It got us moving. You opened a chat, pasted context, and asked for a draft, model, test, or research summary. But the human still coordinated the flight path. You picked tools, moved files, watched the agent, and restarted when context got messy. That is evolution. The chat box was the radio call. Managed agents are the tower, runway, radar, and operating rules around the work. So what is Claude Managed Agents, in plain English? It is managed infrastructure for running Claude as an autonomous agent. Instead of building your own agent loop, sandbox, event stream, and monitoring layer, you define an agent, define an environment, and start sessions where Claude can work over time. That matters because serious agent work is rarely one prompt. It is a sequence of reading, acting, checking, revising, and continuing. The tower has 4 pieces. First, the agent. The agent is the role: model, instructions, tools, servers, and skills. Second, the environment. That is the runway: container, packages, network rules, and files. Third, the session. That is one actual flight, a live run where the agent keeps state and produces outputs. Fourth, events. That is the radar feed: messages, tool calls, progress, and results. Here's the shift that matters. With a normal prompt, you describe the next answer. With a managed agent, you describe the work. You can tell the system what done means, define the target, attach a rubric, and the agent iterates until the result passes or the limit is reached. The human is not typing every steering correction. The human defines the destination, safety rules, and acceptance criteria. This also explains why subagents keep showing up. A subagent is a specialist with its own context window. One specialist reviews security, another inspects tests, another searches documentation. The main agent coordinates instead of swallowing every detail into one crowded conversation. Managed agents pushes that pattern into long-running cloud work. The tower does not ask one person to watch every runway, plane, radio channel, and weather screen at once. It separates responsibilities, then brings the signal back. Anthropic's finance launch made the direction concrete. It released templates for pitch books, KYC screening, earnings review, ledger reconciliation, and month-end close. Each template packages 3 things: skills, connectors, and subagents. Skills carry task knowledge. Connectors bring governed data. Subagents handle focus checks. That is the control tower pattern in business form. Not one chatbot, a managed operating system for repeatable work. But let me be clear. Managed does not mean unsupervised. In high-stakes work, the point is not to remove the human. The point is to remove the human glue. Human glue is the copying, checking, restarting, forwarding, and re-explaining between tools. If 8 analysts each spend 45 minutes a day on handoffs at an assumed $100 per hour, that is about $156,000 a year. The bigger cost is attention. Every manual handoff can miss a change, skip a control, or lose the thread. Managed agents are built for that middle layer. They can run for minutes or hours, use tools and files, search the web, call MCP servers, and stream progress as events. They can also be constrained. Permissions, network rules, credential vaults, and audit logs matter because an agent that can act needs boundaries. You do not make air travel safer by letting every plane improvise. You make it safer with clear routes, clear signals, and visible accountability. So when should you care? Care when work runs long? Care when work crosses tools? Care when output needs review? Care when the workflow repeats? One quick question can stay a chat prompt. A repeated operational flight path probably needs a tower. The practical lesson is simple. Do not start by asking, how do I make the agent smarter? Ask, what does the agent need to safely finish the job? Define the outcome: data, tools, checks, and human approval point. That is how agentic AI becomes less like magic and more like operations. Not a demo that works once. A system that can be inspected, repeated, and improved. Claude Managed Agents are not the end of the story. They are a signpost. AI is moving from asking questions to managing work. And the winners will not be the teams with the longest prompts. They will be the teams that design the cleanest control towers. Focused agents, governed tools, measurable outcomes, and humans in the loop. If this helped clarify the shift, subscribe for more practical breakdowns of AI systems moving from hype into operations.